Another thing we can catch up on real fast here because I got like 10 minutes is the UFC a little. Last
Yeah.
time, I believe the last video we made on the UFC, I think it was UFC 270, if I remember, because that was January-ish, and I believe that was
Mhm.
UFC 270. Serial Gone.
I don't remember. Oh, and Francis.
Yeah, so we can talk
Yeah,
about that fight for a second. Is I thought Serial Gone was gonna win. I really did.
I did too.
Seeing seeing the way Francis approached the fight blew my mind. Who You can't tell me that one of you people out there in the MMA community watching this or this whatever, even watching the fight, would tell me that Francis is going to out wrestle Ciryl Gane all 5 rounds, every single round, and
Hmm.
absolutely dominate him with the torn ACL.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of
The
here!
torn
Oh my
ACL
god.
blew my fucking mind. And
Yep.
that just made it there's that much crazier. And
What the fuck?
Francis, I'm never doubting Francis again. I mean that even if,
Yep.
I mean even if he doesn't find the UFC
Yeah, I was
anymore.
about to say he'll probably
But
not fight
I
you again.
yeah. Apparently Dana didn't like him meeting with Tyson or whatever. So
Well, I think Dana
uh,
doesn't like Francis stepping on into the ring after Tyson Fury's last fight and promoting a fight against Tyson Fury when he's with that UFC. But Francis was very
pay
vocal
the
about
man.
if a contract was to happen, that a Tyson Fury fight, like a crossover, has to be in the contract or he's not signing it.
Yeah,
So I think Dana will give in and I think he'll do it and it'll be like a Floyd Connor situation and they'll have a little boxing thing.
absolutely.
But they're talking about how it's gonna be 4 ounce gloves, MMA gloves instead of
Ooh.
yeah. So I don't
You're gonna get broken hands.
yeah. Um
Ooh.
that's about it. UFC 270. I don't even know what else happened, but I don't have notes on that one. I'm gonna be honest with you. So
That
I
was
have
a
notes
while
on
ago.
UFC 271, which was Adesanya and Robert Whitaker.
Mm-hmm.
Um, is he? I don't. Did you? I don't know if you watched. You probably watched highlights. It was very
I
boring.
watched highlights, but
It was extremely boring. I watched all 5 rounds, and it was the boringest fight I probably watched in the UFC because
yeah.
Robert Whitaker just couldn't do anything. But people criticizing Israel Adesanya for the way he fought because they were saying he was slow and looked bad or whatever, you're very incorrect. He fought Robert Whitaker the way that he knew he could win in the scorecards. It's all about winning and continue to have your belt. He already knocked him out. What does he need to do? Nothing. He beats
Exactly.
him, get his belt, on to the next guy. So I
Yeah.
think Izzy looked good. That same pay per view, uh, Tai Tuivasa knocked out Derek Lewis. That was wild.
Nuts.
He landed it
Fucking
perfectly.
nuts.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
He's coming
Uh,
for that belt. I don't think he's gonna get it quite yet, but
I guess we could talk about that a little bit. UFC, the heavyweights. Um, John versus Stipe is going to happen for the interim belt. Dana said John wants July. Stipe said he's not going to be ready till September, so it's probably going to be
mm-hmm.
September. Um, Tom Aspinall, who's number 6, it was going to be fighting Curtis Blades, number 4, in UFC
Mm-hmm.
London. I think that's in July or June or something. Serial Gane is going to be fighting Tai Tuivasa in September
Oh, yeah.
at UFC Paris. So that'll be
That'd be
fun.
awesome.
I swear, if that man knocks him out,
That's gonna be the best shoey ever.
yeah. But I'm all for John Jones
Oh
because
man.
I know when he steps in the octagon, he is going to dominate every heavyweight. And I am very confident about that. And I think the only heavyweight I am not confident about seeing John Jones fight is Francis Ngannou. And we don't even know if he's going to fight Francis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Let's
I would
see.
love to see that fight.
Me too.
Oh my
And I hope it
god.
happens in like November or December.
Mm.
And then what else happened? UFC 272 was Jorge Colby.
Oh god. That whole
And
situation was a shit show.
I know the way he fought him was surprising
Mm-hmm.
because everyone. Well, leading up to it, it was very obvious and apparent that it seemed like, and Jorge always wants a stand-up fight. Okay, but it
Yeah,
seemed obvious that
this is forte.
yeah, it seemed like they both wanted that in my eyes, especially leading up to it. It seemed like Colby was going to give Jorge that.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Jorge or Colby in the fight goes back to his roots and wrestles the shit out of him. And I mean the shit out of him. I hate
Yeah,
Colby Covington. Okay. I hate Colby Covington
I'm with you.
so much. So much. If he fought like that against Kamaru Usman, and I already think I told you this personally,
Mm-hmm.
I think Colby Covington that night, if he fights like that against Kamaru, he probably beats him. He takes down Kamaru for the first time in Kamaru's UFC career. I think because the way that Jorge is a lot different than Kamaru as well. But the dominance that he showed was very impressive to me. And Jorge looked very slow.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of like expected. I really wanted Jorge to win, but I mean, I knew that the wrestling of Colby was. Yeah, he's up there. I mean, definitely the little shenanigans and shit that he pulled after were kind of bullshit. But
hey, I don't.
So I mean, at the same time, I don't like Colby, so I'm fine with him getting his fucking teeth knocked out. But
yeah. So just some backstory on that, if you guys don't know, but you probably do. Jorge was at a Miami restaurant, I believe it was, some guys, and Jorge got some news that he was there, showed up, punched him from behind, got him and knocked out some teeth. I think Colby said the concussion,
brain damage,
some brain injury or something like that.
Yeah,
whatever. I heard that it's not. It was, or Colby was granted a restraining order, so he can't be within I think it's 30 feet of Colby. Jorge can't be in 30 feet of Colby and 500 feet of his house / training facility.
Makes sense.
Whatever. I don't know what's next for.
What a bitch move, though. I mean, you're some big bag fighter and you got to get a restraining order against somebody.
Of course.
I mean, come on, Colby. Come
on. I heard Colby wants Poirier next. I know Poirier wants Nate Diaz.
Nate wants to fight real fucking bad.
Nate really wants to fight, but I think the UFC is waiting because they want that Conor fight for Conor's first one back.
Yeah.
But I don't think Nate's going to do it because he always tweets how said Conor sucks and how Conor needs to win before he gets to fight him. I have a feeling that Conor's probably going to be fighting someone like Dennis Seaver, Rafael Dos Anjos, someone who is.
He's fought Dennis Seaver before, right? You beat him? Way back when.
Yeah. It's going to be someone older, I think, because if I'm going to be honest with you, they need to get him a win. They don't.
He needs to get that momentum.
They do because I think after he gets one win, no matter who it is, they're going to give him a belt fight. They would do that right away, but I think that they got to get him a win first. If they don't,
you can't lose a fight and then fucking just
You mean go 1-4?
A title shot. Yeah.
1-4 since returning after you lost your double champ because you went to go box Floyd. Make $100 million, so congratulations. But
make your money, but definitely hindered his career a little bit in the UFC. But at the same time, it did not because he made a fuck ton of money. So and people still want to see him, whether they want to watch him win or lose. But
no matter who he fights,
his way makes money.
It's gonna sell.
It makes money. It makes sense. I mean, that's just the way that Dana's thought process, works.
Back to UFC 272 again with Jorge Colby. Marina Rodriguez also fought that night, and that is my prediction for the women's strawweight champion at the end of the year. Like I told you when we did it back in January, I gave you a little timeline about how Marina is going to do it. I said she's going to come out, she's going to win early in the year. Boom, got it done early in the year. March. Carla Esparza is going to fight Rose. That is happening literally this 6 days from now, Saturday.
Oh, okay, nice. I didn't know that.
I told you that
I haven't seen anything about it.
Yeah, Justin Gaethje's also fighting this weekend against Charles Oliveira. So we'll be celebrating a Justin Gaethje win.
Yep.
Please. Also, Michael Chandler versus Tony Ferguson. So that'll be a really fun fight this weekend.
That's a good one too.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a good card.
Yeah, but I told you that Carla was going to beat Rose. She's going to turn down a rematch against Rose, fight Marina because she's in a hot streak, and Marina's going to beat her. So you wait. I'm almost there. We'll wait till this weekend and see if Carla wins. But also, if Rose wins, it probably gives Marina a better chance to get a fight soon, title shot soon, because then Rose is still the champ. And, I will say that last time Carla and Rose fought, I don't know if you've seen it, but Carla won, which is why I think that she'll deny Rose because she's already 2-0 against her. She picked up Rose and slammed her on her neck right here. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but Rose said she had neck problems before that, like really bad, and that cured her neck problems. She hasn't had any since. It's like a chiropractor thing, like a pressure thing. Like she actually fixed it perfectly.
Crazy.
Yeah, really weird, right?
Whoa.
So that'll be fun this weekend. I forgot. We need to talk about UFC 273. I just totally skipped one. Volk, he beat Korean Zombie with ease. Aljamain Sterling got a bullshit win against Petr Yan when Petr Yan probably should have won. Even Dana was pissed about that.
Yeah.
Hazmat
doing his thing.
Yeah, finally beating someone in a full fight. And Gilbert Burns is a good opponent, and I'll give him that. Yeah. I think what's next for
that was his first ranked, right? Or was it the highest ranked?
Highest ranked. He was 11 and he fought 3 and now he's 3. So I think next for Hazmat should be Colby, if you ask me. He's the only one above.
To see that fight.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he's out wrestling
Usman.
Has that, so.
Yeah. And Usman's not losing anyone.
No. Cool.
So that's the UFC last couple months. Yep. We'll do what's a couple predictions for this weekend. We both are on Gaethje. Yep. I think I'll go knockout round 3.
I'll say knockout. I'll say knockout round 4. No, I'm gonna say 2. I'm gonna say round 2 because Gaethje likes to start out real quick and he gasses himself out so fast, but he keeps it up.
That's why I said
tough son bitch.
That's why I'm scared about 4 and 5. If it gets into round 4 and 5, I think Charles might win because Charles has the same
chance. Yeah. So I think round 2 or 3 that sounds good to me for at least if it's gonna be a knockout for Gaethje.
Yeah, he's not winning by decision. I'm telling you that. If it goes decision, Charles probably winning.
Probably
because he's well. I guess we'll see. I think Esparza is going to win by decision. There's not many knockouts and stuff like that in women's side of UFC, but I will say I said Carla, so I know you're probably on Rose.
I'm definitely on Rose.
Yeah. I think Michael Chandler beats Ferguson.
I'm with you.
But Tony's fun to watch sometimes.
He's definitely fun to watch, but I don't think he's obviously not the same fighter anymore. So, and Michael Chandler's, I mean, he's a beast. So, I mean, even though he's been, meh.
Yeah. But, he's got He's 3 UFC fights, and he fought Dan Hooker, beat him, and then Gaethje lost that one.
Badass fight. I just watched that one the other day. Oh god.
Oh, before Gaethje was Oliveira. He lost to Oliveira, and he submitted him round 2. Charles did, but Michael Chandler knocked him down the first round. He almost had him. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so that's my predictions.
I'm on Chandler.
Yep, we'll record after that, maybe on Sunday or something next week.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll be bringing in Kendall, and we'll probably be talking about basketball a little bit as well. If you want to be there for those, you can. If not, we can do it separate. But
yeah, I'm trying to get into it.
It's also almost over. It's already the second round of the playoffs. So, yep. Go Suns. We'll say that.
I need to start at the beginning of the season.
October.
And then go through it with the team, That's what I need to do. But
next year. We'll do that next year.
There. Yeah, next year.
Yeah. Because during football. Yeah, we'll do that next year. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything else to talk about. I think that pretty much wraps up our wrap-up episode of the last 4 months, and we'll be back with Kendall soon and talking baseball, NFL still, of course, and the UFC. Kendall does not really watch the UFC, but I do, and you do, so we'll talk about that a little bit as well. But probably mostly a lot of baseball.
Can't wait. Love baseball.
All right, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time.
Have a good one.